That's our class. 5 entries in our Equitation Championship. We are underway. Showing at the trot, please. Underway at the trot. Walk, please, riders. All walk your horses now. Now go canter, please. Show your horses at the canter. Walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Now let's reverse and show at the trot, please. Reverse and show at the trot. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Now go canter, please. Show your horses at the canter. Walk, please. Down to the walk. And it is time for the lineup now in the Saddle Seat Equitation Championship. This class has been sponsored by Doug Christie and Grace Porter. Saddle Seat Equitation Championship. Come into the lineup, please. Everybody in and lined up facing our ringmaster, facing center ring. Line up, please. This being our Saddle Seat Equitation Championship, we do have a workout for our riders to perform, and it consists of the following. You're going to be working on the rail opposite from where you're lined up, and you're going to trot down the rail on the right diagonal 3/4 of the way down the rail. Then you will halt. Then you will canter a 2-loop serpentine across the ring. Then you will halt and reverse, and then trot a 2-loop serpentine back across the ring, and then continue to trot down the rail back to the lineup. Now once again, you're going to be working on the opposite rail from where you're lined up. You're going to trot on the right diagonal 3/4 of the way down the rail, and then halt, canter a 2-loop serpentine across the ring, halt and reverse, trot a 2-loop serpentine back across the ring, and continue to trot down the rail back to the lineup. The workout has been posted, and our riders should be familiar with it. If you have any questions, ask them now. If not, we'll go in numeric order. Number 124 to go first, please. Number 124. Thank you. Next one, number 125, please. Number 125. And 125 will be followed by 179. Thank you. Next one, number 179, please. 179 will be followed by 180. Next up, number 180, followed by number 184. Number 180 on course now. Next one, number 184, please. Final rider, number 184. Well, the class has been judged. We do have results. Our thanks to Doug Christie and Grace Porter. How about a big round of applause for our 5 equitation riders? The top riders have come to River Ridge tonight. 5 truly good rides here on Saturday evening. But we do have a unanimous decision for our champion, so let's congratulate entry number 179, Reagan Webb of Dayton, Ohio. Riding from the Cape Cod Equestrian Center, Reagan Webb is our equitation champion. In reserve, we'll have entry number 125, Kaylee Atkinson. Reserve to 125, Kaylee Atkinson from Oro Valley, Arizona. Third to number 124, Ella Hampton of Sheridan, Indiana. Ella Hampton for third. Fourth to number 184, Ella White of Medina. Ella White, number 184 for fourth. And fifth to number 180, Elizabeth Stewart of Dayton. Nicely done, ladies, in our equitation championship. There's our first victory pass of the evening, and it belongs to our equitation champion. A unanimous decision in the Saddle Seat Equitation Championship. Here is Reagan Webb of Dayton, Ohio, earning championship honors tonight. Now thanks to Doug Christie and Grace Porter for sponsoring the class. Going to the ring is the 5-gated Show Pleasure Adult Rider Championship. And it looks like we should have 5 entries, looking for 5 to compete. There's our class underway, showing at the trot, please, riders. Everybody's showing at the trot now. Walk, please, down to the walk now. Now let's go slow gate, please. Show at the slow gate. Now let's go rack. Let them rack on, please, riders. Walk, please, down to the walk now. Now we'll go canter, please. Let's show it the canter. Walk, please, down to the walk now. Let's reverse and show at the trot now. On the reverse and showing at the trot, please. 5-gated Show Pleasure Adult Rider Championship, sponsored by Leslie Reynolds. We're on the reverse, we're at the trot. walk, please. Down to the walk. Have your attention, we need the blacksmith to go out to the makeup ring, please. The blacksmith is needed out in the warm-up ring, please. Now go slow gate, please. Show it the slow gate. Now let's go rack. Send them on down the rails, showing at the rack. Walk now, down to the walk, please. All walk, please, riders. Now go canter. Show at the canter, please. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Time for the lineup now, please, riders. Let's bring them in and line them up. The 5-gated Show Pleasure Adult Rider Championship. This class sponsored by Leslie Reynolds. Everybody in and lined up facing our ringmaster. Results are in for the 5-gated Show Pleasure Adult Rider Championship. Our thanks to Leslie Reynolds for sponsoring the class. We have another unanimous decision for the championship honors. Let's congratulate entry number 301, Clearly Perfect. Carissa Marshall showing for the Tannehill Farm of Barbersville, West Virginia. Clearly Perfect is our 5-gated Show Pleasure Adult Rider Champion. In reserve, we'll have number 324, John Snow. John Snow is owned by Kathleen Vervarelli of Allentown, Pennsylvania, with Lauren Pope showing. John Snow is our reserve champion. Third goes to number 224, I'm Wonderfully Wicked. Linda Sullivan showing for New Beginnings Ranch, LLC of Westfield, Indiana. I'm Wonderfully Wicked is third. Fourth goes to number 135, Redan's A+. Jocelyn Blake is the rider for the owner, Margaret Homa of Brookfield, Wisconsin. Redan's A+ for 4th. And 5th to number 402, River Dreams Mystique. Barbara Poink showing for Barbara and Keith Poink of Chesterfield, Michigan. Time for the winner to make their victory pass from the ring and the 5-gated Show Pleasure Adult Rider Championship. Here's number 301, Clearly Perfect, our unanimous winner, Carissa Marshall, showing for the Tannehill Farm of Barboursville, West Virginia. Our thanks to Leslie Reynolds for sponsoring the class. Backing up tonight, right outside the Horse Show office. Compliments of Cool Wine Services. Next to the ring is the Morgan Pleasure Driving Championship. That's our Class 1 entry on the rails showing at the Pleasure Trot, please. This class is sponsored by Justin Cowley Insurance. Underway, showing at the Pleasure Trot. Now let's see the Road Trot, please. Show us your horse at the Road Trot. And now walk, please, down to the walk. Let's reverse and continue at the walk, please. Reverse and walk, please. Go Pleasure Trot, please. Show it the Pleasure Trot. Let's go Road Trot now. Show it the Road Trot, please. Now return to the Pleasure Trot, please. Return to the Pleasure Trot, and you can trot on into the lineup. And lined up with the Morgan Pleasure Driving Championship. And we would invite a header in, please. In and lined up, please. course, this will be our winner. This nice entry, number 439, is Dragon's Meat Indochine. And you can come on over to the winner's circle, picking up your River Ridge Charity Blue Ribbon. Beautiful horse there, Dragon's Meat Indochine, an entry of Dragon's Meat of Winchester, Kentucky, with Ian Fu Longnecker showing. Here's your winner, number 439, Dragon's Meat Indochine. Ian Fu Longnecker is showing for Dragon's Meat of Winchester, Kentucky. And our thanks to Justin Cowling Insurance for sponsoring the Morgan Pleasure Driving Championship. This is a three-gated amateur championship sponsored by Barbecue Point with Taylor Creek Stables. And we should have 12 to compete. Big class of 12 three-gated horses coming to you. That's our class. 12 entries on the rail, showing at the Park Trot, please. Showing at the Park Trot, the Amateur Three-Gated Championship. Down to the walk, please. Animated walk, please. Riders. Now go canter, please. Show your three-gated horse at the canter. Walk, please. Down to the animated walk now. Animated walk, please. Let's reverse and show it that park trot, please. On the reverse, showing it the park trot in our amateur 3-gated championship. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Animated walk, please. Now go canter. Show at the canter, please. Down to the walk, please. All walk, please. Animated walk. Time for the lineup now. Let's bring them in and line them up in our amateur 3-gated championship. Just continue the direction you're going and on into the lineup, please, riders. And you can use both sides of the judges' stand, lining up on both sides of the judges' stand in our amateur 3-gated championship. 12 good entries here competing tonight for the title of 3-gated champion. Bring them in, line them up, facing our ringmaster using both sides of the judges' stand, please. Well, the class has been judged. We do have results. Our thanks to Barbara Keith Point with Taylor Creek Stables for sponsoring our amateur 3-gated championship. 12 good entries here competing tonight, and we do have ourselves a unanimous decision for our champion. So let's congratulate entry number 403, Angelada Simbara and Jocelyn Hagerman. Entry of the Hagerman Farm of Flint, Michigan, Angelata Simbara and Jocelyn Hagerman to the winner's circle. They are our three-gated amateur champions. In reserve, it'll be number 198, Callaway's in the right place. Owned and shown by Aaron Obanoff of Louisville. Callaway's in the right place, a reserve champion. Third goes to number 119, Breeze Fleur de Lis. Owned and ridden by Nikki Capps of Burlington, North Carolina. Breeze Fleur de Lis is third. Fourth place, ribbon to 161, Royal Rooster. Benjamin Farabee showing for John and Sandy Farabee of Prospect, Kentucky. Royal Rooster for the fourth place ribbon. In fifth, it'll be number 209, Curvy Hips and Red Lips. Ashley Bolander of Fayetteville, Ohio, the owner and the rider. Curvy Hips and Red Lips for fifth. And sixth to number 375, Callaway's knocked 3 times. Lewis Novak showing for Charles Angove and Lewis Novak of Newberry, Ohio. Callaway's knocked 3 times for our sixth place ribbon. And thank you, riders. Good class of three-gated horses here tonight. Here comes our unanimous winner in the big class of 12. Entry number 403 is Angelata Simbara. Jocelyn Hagerman showing for the Hagerman Farm of Flint, Michigan, our amateur three-gated champion tonight at River Ridge. Our thanks to Barbara Keith Point with Taylor Creek Stables for sponsoring the class. Full page ad in Bluegrass Horseman. Now, our thanks to Bluegrass Horseman and Saddle Horse Report for helping out, giving some awards, helping out with the show, and congratulations to Tammy DeVore Stables for winning both of those. You can go to the show office to claim those awards. Right now it's time for our harness ponies to take center stage here in the arena at River Ridge. 2 entries on the rails, showing at the Park Trot, please. Showing at the Park Trot. And now show your pony, please. Show your pony. Now return to the Park Trot, please. Let's return to the Park Trot. And now reverse directions and continue at the trot, please. Reverse directions and continue at the Park Trot. And now show your pony, please, drivers. Show your pony. Return to the Park Trot, please. Return to the Park Trot. And you can trot on into the lineup now in the Harness Pony Championship. This class sponsored by the John Nelson Stables. Sponsoring our Harness Pony Championship. Bring them in, line them up, and headers in, please. Results are in for the Harness Pony Championship. Let's congratulate our winner as they come over to the winner's circle to collect the tricolor ribbon. That'll be number 259, Heartland Dixie Dancer. Alicia Schuckert showing for Fadel Shot of Akron. Harness Pony Champion, Heartland Dixie Dancer, and Alicia Schuckert to the winner's circle. In second, we'll have number 384, Jack Black. Kay Marshall of Farmers Branch, Texas is the owner and the driver. Jack Black is our reserve champion. There's our Harness Pony Champion, number 254, Heartland Dixie Dancer. Alicia Schuckert showing for Fadel Shot of Akron, Ohio. Harness Pony Champions here this year. And our thanks to the John Nelson Stables for sponsoring the class. Country Pleasure horses come into the ring in the three-gated English Country Pleasure Adult Rider Championship, sponsored by Sherry Frankel and Lauren Greenwald. Should have a total of 11 to compete. That's our class, 11 entries on the rail, showing at the trot in the Country Pleasure Championship, underway at the trot. Now extend the trot, please. Showing now at the extended trot, please, riders. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Halt, please. All halt. Now go canter, please. Show at the canter. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Let's reverse now and show at the trot, please. Reverse and show at the trot, please. Now extend the trot, please. Extend the trot. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. And now halt, please. All halt, please. Now go canter, please. Show at the canter now. Walk, please. All walk now. Time for the lineup now. Let's bring them in and line them up. We'll be lining up using both sides of the judges' stand in our three-gated English Country Pleasure Adult Rider Championship. Our thanks to Sherry Frankel and Lauren Greenwald for sponsoring the class. Let's bring them in, line them up on both sides of the judges' stand, please. Everybody in and lined up. We will use both sides of the judges' stand. Big class of 11 good entries here in our Country Pleasure Adult Championship. Well, the class has been judged. Awards are about to be given in our Country Pleasure Adult Championship. Our thanks to Sherry Frankel and Lauren Greenwald for sponsoring the class. Let's congratulate our winners. They come pick up their tricolor championship ribbon. It's number 434, Abigail JWA. Abby Lakin is the winning rider, showing for Abby Lakin and Adam Scott of Carmel, Indiana. Abigail JWA gets the win. Second goes to 372 Callaways, When the Stars Go Blue. Sean Stokowski of Menuda, Ohio, the owner and the rider. Callaways, When the Stars Go Blue is second. Third goes to number 254, Surprise Me. Owned and shown by Pam Letelier of Simpsonville, Kentucky. Surprise Me is third. And fourth, we'll have number 406, Tessero. Owned and shown by Elizabeth Edgar of Fenton, Michigan. Tessero is our fourth place horse. Fifth goes to number 425, Knightley in New York. Owned and shown by Sarah C. Haynes of Georgetown, Kentucky. Knightley in New York for fifth. And sixth to number 112, Rose Lane's Starry Night. Owned and shown by Aaron Obanoff of Louisville. Number 112, Rose Lane's Starry Night rounds out the awards with our sixth place ribbon. Time for our victory pass. And a nice class of country pleasure horses. Here's our winner, 434, Abigail, JWA. Abby Lakin showing for Abby Lakin and Adam Scott of Carmel, Indiana. And our thanks to Sherry Frankel and Lauren Greenwald for sponsoring the class. Now we're going to take a short break to have the tractor come in for a ring drag. Short break for a ring drag, and then we'll be back with more competition. Coming to the ring is our Fine Harness Championship. This class sponsored by the High Caliber Stables, and we should have 2 entries to compete. Looking for 2 in the Fine Harness Championship. That's our class. We are underway. Showing at the Park Trot, please. Showing at the Park Trot. And now show your horse, please. Show your horse, please, drivers. Down to the walk, please. Animated walk, please. Now let's reverse and continue with the walk, please. On the reverse and maintain the animated walk, please. Now go Park Trot, please. Step into your Park Trot, please, drivers. Now show your horse, please. Show your horse, please, drivers. Let's return to the Park Trot, please. Return to the Park Trot, and it is lineup time. Bring them in and line them up at the Fine Harness Championship. This class has been sponsored by the High Caliber Stables. Bring them in, line them up, and headers in, please. Well, we do have results in our Fine Harness Championship, and we have with us on hand Mr. and Mrs. Jeff Kiefer to present the blue ribbon in our Fine Harness class, and they'll be presenting to our champion entry number 349, Real Steel. James Taylor showing for Mendenhall Incorporated of Killington, Vermont. Real Steel is our Fine Harness champion. In reserve, it'll be number 347, Say Yes to the Dress. Melissa Moore is at the lines for the owner, Joe O'Brien of Simpsonville, Kentucky. Say Yes to the Dress, our reserve Fine Harness champion. And here comes our Fine Harness champion. Let's congratulate Real Steel and James Taylor, showing for Mendenhall Incorporated of Killington, Vermont. Fine Harness champions at River Ridge this year. And our thanks to the High Caliber Stables for sponsoring the class. That's our class, Morgan Park Saddle Stake. One entry are on the rails, showing at the Park Trot, please. Morgan Park Saddle Stake, showing at the Park Trot. Down to the Park Walk, please. Park Walk, please. Go canter, please. Show at the canter. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Let's reverse and show at the trot now. Reverse and show it at the Park Trot, please, in the Morgan Park Saddle Stake. Down to the Park Walk, please. Park Walk, please. Now let's go canter, please. Show at the canter. Down to the Park Walk, please. Park Walk. And you can come on down to the lineup, please. Join us down at the lineup in our Morgan Park Saddle Stake. This class sponsored by the Memory Lane Farm. In and lined up, please. And of course, this is our winner of this nice entry. Number 151 is HPW Starboy. Selvin Torres showing for Emily Torres of Lebanon, Ohio. HPW Starboy, winner of the Morgan Park Saddle Stake. Here's our winner, HPW Starboy, Selvin Torres, showing for Emily Torres of Lebanon, Ohio. Morgan Park Saddle Stake winners here at River Ridge. And our thanks to the Memory Lane Farm for sponsoring the class tonight. Coming to the ring now is our three-gated park horse championship with 4 entries. That's our class, 4 entries on the rails, showing at the trot. Doug Christie and Grace Porter sponsoring our three-gated park horse championship underway, showing at the trot, please. Down to the walk, please, riders. All walk, please. Now let's go canter. Show your park horses at the canter. Now let's walk, please. Down to the walk. Now we'll reverse and show at the trot, please. On the reverse, showing at the trot. Now three-gated park horse championship. Now walk, please, down to the walk now. Now go canter, please. Show it the canter. Walk, please, down to the walk now. Time now for the lineup. Let's bring them in and line them up in our Park Horse Championship. Our thanks to Doug Christie and Grace Porter for sponsoring the class. 3 gated Park Horses to the lineup now. 4 good ones showing for you tonight here at River Ridge. Bring them in, line them up. Well, we do have results for our Park Horse Championship. We have another unanimous decision, and our River Ridge 3-gated Park champion will be number 318, Enchanted Kiss. Enchanted Kiss is owned by Helen Rich of Odessa, Florida, with Derek Westbrook showing. 318, Enchanted Kiss is our champion. In reserve, we'll have number 413, Callaway Zappertief. Lauren Greenwald showing for the SGF Winning Ways Farm of Fenton, Michigan. Callaway Zappertief, our reserve champion. Third goes to 237, The Sound of Thunder. Wyatt DeHart, the rider, for the owner James Muckmeyer of Cypress, Texas. The Sound of Thunder is third. And fourth place ribbon to number 264, John Cougar. Kyle Peel showing for Richard Waddell of Evansville, Indiana. John Cougar and Kyle Peel round out the awards with fourth. Here is our unanimous winner, our Park Horse champion, number 318, Enchanted Kiss. Derek Westbrook showing for Helen Rich of Odessa, Florida. Enchanted Kiss, our Park Horse champion. And our thanks to Doug Christie and Grace Porter for sponsoring the class. Coming to the ring now is the Morgan Western Pleasure Championship, sponsored by Memory Lane Farm, and we should have a total of 4 to compete. That's our class. 4 entries on the rail. Showing at the jog, please. Showing at the jog. Let's go lope, please. Show at the lope. Down to the walk, please. Down to the walk now. Now let's reverse and continue at the walk, please. Reverse and walk. Now go jog, please. Show it to jog. Now go low, please. Show it the lope. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. And it is lineup time now, riders. Jog on down and line them up at the Morgan Western Pleasure Championship. This class sponsored by the Memory Lane Farm. Bring them in and line them up, please. You can jog on in. Well, this has been the Morgan Western Pleasure Championship, sponsored by the Memory Lane Farm. Let's congratulate the winner as they come collect the Tricolor Championship ribbon. It'll be entry number 215, Cherrydale Melody. Grand champion Cherrydale Melanie gets the win for the Glitter Farms LLC of Oklahoma City. Sophia Stilling showing Cherrydale Melanie to the victory. In second, it'll be number 443, Dragon's Mead Muse. Ling Fu Wiley showing for Dragon's Mead LLC of Winchester, Kentucky. Dragon's Mead Muse, our reserve Morgan Western Pleasure champion. Third goes to number 407, Think Again. Lauren Greenwald showing for Rosemary Martineau and Lori Wiederhold of Saginaw, Michigan. Lauren Greenwald and Think Again for third. And fourth to 139, RJMF, Belle of the Boulevard. Owned by Robert Morgan of Lebanon, Ohio, with Annie Morgan Flint showing RJMF, Belle of the Boulevard for the fourth place ribbon. As Let's congratulate this nice entry, winner of the Morgan Western Pleasure Championship, grand champion Cherrydale Melanie and Sophia Stillings, taking the blue ribbon back to Oklahoma City for the Glitter Farms. Grand champion Cherrydale Melanie, our Morgan Western Pleasure champion. And our thanks to the Memory Lane Farm for sponsoring the class. Coming to the ring now, we have our three-gated open championship. Should have 4 to compete. 4 top three-gated horses here tonight. That's our class underway, showing at the Park Trot, please. Underway, showing at the Park Trot. Walk, please. Animated walk, please. Now we'll go canter. Show your three-gated horses at the canter now. Walk, please. Animated walk, please. Riders. How about we turn them around and show them that Park Trot again. On the reverse, showing at the Park Trot, please. Horizon Saddlebreds, sponsoring our three-gated open championship. We're on the reverse at the Park Trot. Walk, please. Animated walk, please. Now let's go canter. Show your horses to us at the canter. Walk, please. Animated walk, please, riders. And you can come on into the lineup, please. Lineup time in our three-gated open championship, sponsored by Horizon Saddlebreds. Let's bring them in. Let's line them up, please. everybody in and lined up in our open three-gated championship, facing our ringmaster, please. Between the judges stand and the out gate. Everybody in and lined up. Well, the results are in for our three-gated open championship. Our thanks to Horizon Saddlebreds for sponsoring the class. We do have a unanimous decision for the winner, so let's congratulate that number. It's 199 champion Don O'Neill. Another three-gated title for champion Don O'Neill and Chris Reiser, showing for the owners, Cindy Chesler of Fripp Island, South Carolina. In reserve, it'll be number 370, Sammer Nuts. James Stokowski, showing for Fadel Schott of Akron, Ohio, our reserve three-gated champion, Sammer Nuts and James Stokowski. Third goes to number 218, Slash. Reese Ritchie, showing for Donna Kubander and Carrie Kubander of Beaver Creek, Ohio. Reese Ritchie and Slash for the third place ribbon. And fourth to 227, Nothing But Royalty. Owned by Margaret Turks of Zionsville, Indiana, with Mike McIntosh showing. And here he comes with our River Ridge blue ribbon. Here he comes down the rail, looking good there, Don. This is champion Don O'Neill. Chris Reiser showing for Cindy Chesler of Fripp Island, South Carolina, our three-gated grand champion here at River Ridge, and our thanks to Horizon Saddlebreds for sponsoring the class. Frisian Pleasure, Walk, Trot, and Canter. 2 entries on the rail at the Animated Trot Please. Underway showing at the Animated Trot Please. Now we'll go strong trot, please. Show it the strong trot. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Now let's go canter, please. Show at the canter. walk, please. Down to the walk now. Let's reverse directions and show the trot, please, on the reverse, and showing it the animated trot, please. Aaron Obanoff, sponsoring our Frisian Pleasure Walk, Trot, and Canter Championship. We're on the reverse, showing it the animated trot. Now let's go strong trot, please. Riders, show them at the strong trot. Walk, please. Down to the walk. Now go canter, please. Ask that you show your Frisian to us at the canter. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. And it is time for the lineup. Let's bring them in and line them up at our Frisian Pleasure Walk, Trot, and Canter Championship. This class sponsored by Aaron Obanoff. Bring them in and line them up, please. Results are in the Frisian Pleasure class. Let's congratulate our winner. It'll be number 174, Rauke H. Owned and ridden by Shonda Smoker of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Rauke H and Shonda Smoker to the winner's circle. The second place to entry number 210, Sonny B. Owned and shown by Lisa Cooper of Williamsburg, Ohio. Reserve Frisian Pleasure champion, Sonny B and Lisa Cooper. Here is our Frisian Pleasure champion, number 174, Rauke H. Sean DeSmoker is the owner and the rider from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Frisian Pleasure champions here tonight at River Ridge. And our thanks to Aaron Obanoff. Coming to the ring now, we have our UPHA Park Pleasure Classic. That's the class. 2 entries on the rails. Showing at the trot, please. Showing at the trot. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Now let's go canter, please. Show now at the canter. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Let's reverse and show at the trot, please. Reverse now. Showing at the trot in the UPHA Park Pleasure Classic. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Now go canter, please. Let's show it the canter. Now walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Time for the lineup now. Let's bring them in and line them up in UPHA Park Pleasure Classic. We'll be lining up facing our ringmaster between the judges stand to the outgate. Bring them in, line them up. The class has been judged. We have results. And the blue ribbon in the class will be claimed by number 302, back in the blue. Entry of Carissa Marshall and the Tannehill Farm, LLC of Barboursville, West Virginia, with Kimberly Hayes showing back in the blue. And Kimberly Hayes to the winner's circle in the UPHA Park Pleasure Classic. The second to number 401, Quantico Blues. Lauren Greenwald showing for the Taylor Creek Stable of Davison, Michigan. Quantico Blues is second in the class. And here comes our winner on the UPHA Park Pleasure Classic. Entry number 302 is back in the blue, and Kimberly Hayes showing for Carissa Marshall on the Tannehill Farm of Barboursville, West Virginia. Winners of the UPHA Park Pleasure Classic today. Well, that does wrap us up here on Thursday morning at the River Ridge Charity Horse Show. Next session will begin tonight at 6. Amateur riders on the 5 gated horses coming to us to compete in their championship. That's our class. We are underway, showing at the trot, please. 9 5 gated horses underway, showing at the trot. Walk, please. Down to the walk now, riders. Now go slow gate, please. Show it to slow gate. Down to the walk, please. Down to the walk. We do have a timeout. Looks like we have cast a shoe. We have thrown a shoe in our 5-gated amateur championship class. We will need the services of our farrier to the ring, please. And of course, timeout charge number 228, back on the rail. First direction at the slow gate, please. Got the shoe back on in good order. First direction at the slow gate, please. rack, send them on down the rails, showing at the rack. Walk, please, riders, down to the walk now. All walk. Now go canter. Show at the canter, please. Walk, please, down to the walk now. Let's reverse and show at the trot now. On the reverse, showing at the trot in our Amateur 5-gated championship. This class sponsored by Lynn and Hank Snowden. We're on the reverse, showing at the trot, please. Walk, please, riders, down to the walk now. Now go slow gate, please. Show at the slow gate. And now let them rack on. Send your horses on. Show it at the rack. Walk, please, riders, down to the walk now. Now go canter. Show at the canter, please. walk, please. Down to the walk now. All walk, please. And it is line-up time now. Let's bring them in and line them up in our amateur 5-gated championship, class sponsored by Lynn and Hank Snowden. Everybody in and lined up down between the judges' stand and the outgate, facing our ringmaster. Let's bring them in and line them up, please, riders. Everybody in and lined up now. This has been our amateur 5-gated championship. 9 entries, 9 riders riding hard here tonight for championship honors. The class has been sponsored by Lynn and Hank Snowden. The winner will receive the Stonewall's Blazing Blueprint Perpetual Trophy, presented tonight by Lynn Snowden. And we do have a unanimous decision for the winner. Let's congratulate entry number 404, Noble Charm. Jocelyn Hagerman, showing for Hagerman Farm LLC of Flint, Michigan. Noble Charm and Jocelyn Hagerman are unanimous 5-gated amateur champions. In reserve, it'll be number 327, Big Time Bobby. An entry of Alden Farms of Chicago with Ashley Alden showing. Big Time Bobby and Ashley Alden are reserve champions tonight. Third to number 328, Rose Lane Stormy Night. Cece Hagan of Louisville, the owner and the rider. Rose Lane Stormy Night for third. And fourth, we'll have number 313, champion Callaway's No More Mr. Nice Guy. Peyton Lynn Walker, the rider for the owner, Virginia Stanley of New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Champion Callaway's No More Mr. Nice Guy for the 4th place ribbon. Fifth to number 240, My Little Red Vet. Sarah Thomas of Alton, Illinois. The owner and the rider, My Little Red Vet for 5th. And 6th to entry number 134, Mark of Perfection. Owned and ridden by Emily Gudenkunst of Waukesha, Wisconsin. Mark of Perfection and Emily Gudenkunst round out the awards with 6th. And here is our winner of the Stonewall's Blazing Blueprint Perpetual Trophy and amateur 5-gated champions. Number 404 is Noble Charm, Jocelyn Hagerman, showing for the Hagerman Farm of Flint, Michigan. And our thanks to Lynn and Hank Snowden for sponsoring the class. We have a big class of 18 to join us in our 3-gated Show Pleasure Championship. We'll have a ring full of them, 18 horses coming to show tonight in our three-gated Show Pleasure Championship. Watch the gate. We have several more coming in. Watch the gate, please. That's our class. 17 entries on the rail. We have 17 in the ring for our three-gated Show Pleasure Championship. This class sponsored by Lori Wiederhold and Rosemary Martineau of Taylor Creek Farm. Underway at the trot, please. Riders showing at the trot. Now let's walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Now we'll go canter. Show at the canter, please. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Reverse and show at the trot now. On the reverse, showing at the trot in the big class of pleasure horses. We are on the reverse. We are at the trot, please. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. All walk. Now for the canter, ask your entries to canter. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Once more at the trot, please. One more time at the trot, please, riders. Thank you, riders. Just continue the direction you're going and into the lineup, please. Bring them in and line them up in our three-gated Show Pleasure Championship. We're using both sides of the judges' stand facing our ringmaster. Bring them in, line them up. This class sponsored by Lori Wiederholt and Rosemary Martineau of Taylor Creek Farm. Line up time now. Bring them in, line them up, please. results are in for our three-gated Show Pleasure Championship. 17 great horses and riders here tonight competing. Our thanks to Lori Wiederholt and Rosemary Martineau of Taylor Creek Farm for sponsoring the class. And out of this group of 17 horses, would you believe we do have a unanimous winner? That'll be entry number 105, the Toy Soldier. Jennifer McGowan of Louisville is the owner and the rider. The Toy Soldier is our unanimous winner. Congratulations to you and well done, big class. In reserve, it'll be entry number 252, champion Isa Diva. Owned and shown by Leslie Shealy of Elizabeth, Colorado, champion Isa Diva, our reserve champion in the Show Pleasure Championship. Third goes to number 276, our First Million. Owned and shown by Joan Hammond of Xenia, Ohio. Our First Million is third. Fourth to number 329, Sequilles Manolito. Justin Cowley is the rider for the owner, Deborah Feemster of Cox's Creek, Kentucky. Sequilles Manolito for fourth. In fifth, it'll be number 359, champion Talladega Red. Owned and shown by Tammy Ross of Xenia, Ohio. Champion Talladega Red for fifth. And the sixth and final ribbon to 435, Nirvana's Lithium. Grace Porter is showing for the owners Doug and Christy Porter of Xenia. Nirvana's Lithium rounds out the awards with sixth. And we do thank you, riders. Great class of Show Pleasure here tonight. Let's give her a big hand as they take the flowers from the ring. Our three-gated Show Pleasure champion in a big class of 17. The unanimous winner is the Toy Soldier and Jennifer McGowan, taking the blue ribbon back to Louisville. Our thanks to Lori Wiederholt and Rosemary Martineau of Taylor Creek Farm for sponsoring the class. Coming to the ring now is our Roadster Pony to Bike Championship. 2 entries on the rail. Showing at the jog, please. Underway, showing at the jog. This class sponsored by the Mike McIntosh Stables. We are underway, showing at the jog. Let's go road gate, please. Show it the road gate. Back to the jog now. Return to the jog, please. Now let's reverse and show with the jog, please. Reverse and show at the jog, please. Road gate time now. Show your ponies at the road gate. time to let out the steam and show its speed now. Let's see your top speed out of your roadster pony. Showing its speed. Back to the jog now. Return to the jog, please. Drivers, jog them down, and you can jog on into the lineup. We'll be lining up, facing our ringmaster at the lower end between the judges stand and the out gate. In and lined up in the Hackney Roadster Pony Championship. Results are in for the Roadster Pony to Bike Championship. Thanks to the Mike McIntosh Stables for sponsoring the class. Let's congratulate entry number 258, Heartland Babalu. Your winner, Heartland Babalu and Matthew Schuckert, showing for Fidel Schott of Akron, Ohio. Your Roadster Pony champion. With reserve to number 274, Centurion's Perfection LF. Wyatt Richmond Hart, showing for Audra Brisgies of Homer Glen, Illinois. Centurion's Perfection LF, a reserve champion. Comes our winning pony number 258 is Heartland Babalu, Matthew Schuckert, showing for Fidel Schott of Akron, Ohio. Roadster Pony champions tonight at River Ridge. Are you ready for some 5-gated horses? We have 5 of them coming at us in our 5-gated open championship sponsored by the Seldom Seen Farm. Gates open, looking for 5. Watch the gate, one more coming in. That's our class. Down to business, underway at the trot, please. 5 gated stake horses showing at the trot. Walk, please, riders, down to the walk now. Now let's go slow gate, please. Show us your gated horse at the slow gate. Now let him rack on. Show at the rack, please. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. All walk, please. Now go canter, please. Show it the canter. And can we have Nancy Noble to center ring, please? Nancy Noble, you're needed to center ring. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Let's reverse and show at the trot, please. Reverse and show at the trot, please. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. Now let's go slow gate, please. Show at the slow gate. Now go rack, please. Show rack now. Let him rack on. Down to the walk, please. Down to the walk now. Now we'll go canter, please. Let's show it the canter now. Down to the walk, please. Down to the walk. Time for the lineup now. Let's bring them in and line them up in our 5-gated open championship, sponsored by the Seldom Seen Farm. Bring them in and line them up, facing our ringmaster between the judges' stand and the outgate. Everybody in and lined up. So unfortunately, number 120 must be excused. Was not qualified in a qualifying class for our 5-gated championship. So our thanks for coming. Nice ride on number 120. But 120 is excused. So we do have results for our 5-gated championship, and we do thank the Seldom Seen Farm for sponsoring the class. And the blue ribbon will go to number 236, High Noon Charm. Wyatt DeHart showing for Wyatt DeHart and Ronnie Shields of Finchville, Kentucky. High Noon Charm and Wyatt DeHart are 5-gated champions. In second, it'll be number 273, Lexington Lights. Also Wyatt DeHart showing, Wyatt Richmond DeHart showing. Father-son getting first and second here. Lexington Lights owned by Kathy Gudenkunst of Waukesha, Wisconsin. Lexington Lights, our reserve gated champion. Third to number 117, Tim Don't Tell. Evan Orr showing for Vicky Bird of Greensboro, North Carolina. Tim Don't Tell for third. And fourth to number 396, Adam Levine. Mike McIntosh showing for Harold Denton Jr. of Conroe, Texas. Adam Levine for the fourth place ribbon. Time for our 5-gated champion to make their victory pass from the ring. Our thanks to the Seldom Seen Farm for sponsoring the class. And here goes High Noon Charm wearing the 5-gated championship ribbon. High Noon Charm is ridden by Wyatt DeHart for the owners, Wyatt DeHart and Ronnie Shields of Finchville, Kentucky. High Noon Charm, your 5-gated open champion.